Yo, howdy, howdy. Okay, so I think Streamlabs should be working now. Just gotta figure out what. Just a little behind the scenes on me trying to get this shit working. Mm. Screen capture. Display capture? Okay, add source. Oh, here we go. That's a good one. Done. And we want to pull that to the bottom. He's embarrassed to love you. All right, cool. So now I'm just adjusting this thing. And all right, I think we are right. Oh, nice. Big of you. Let me. Ooh, here, I have an idea for that. Put it over here. And then I'll put my webcam here, which is this one. Oop, that's a picture of Max. Done. Boom. It's me. Hello. And then let me find a way to add you here. Let's see. Insert window capture. Add source. Add source. And select. I want the tuple. Interesting. Okay, can't do window capture. Try. Let's do a screen capture. Add source. Add source. This one. Yeah, we're live while we figure this out. Uh-huh. Yep. This is what we're paid for. I gotta figure out how to get your face in here, man. Ah. All right. Oh, there we go. Here. I've got a little bit of you up here in the top. Ding dong. All right, cool. So now we can get all this off screen. All right, sick. We did it. Cool. So I guess the thing that we were gonna look at was a bunch of right. monstrously capacious handbags. Okay, cool. So let me just pull up the app. Or ludicrously capacious, rather. Okay, so here's the app. And then let me also pull up. Oh, apparently we're very quiet. Let me correct that. Testing, testing. Oh, here, let me bump my mic a little bit. Testing, testing. All right, my mic is a little louder. Ding dong. Do we sound like about the same volume, chat friends? Okay. In the meantime, GitHub / or Kathunk / client app. And we have this pull request to look at, which is client dashboard. Cool. All right, so what am I looking at here? Added the ability for clients to log in and see all of their information. Now when they view an invoice, clients will see this button. And we show the button. Hmm. Cool. I am trying to output audio. I'm just realizing that people aren't hearing you. This is what I'm hearing. Audio out. Say something. Yeah, you're not in here. Properties. Device is just showing up as blank. I wonder if I am. All right. I'm going to briefly disconnect or reconnect my audio cards. We'll see what happens when I do that. All right. Do you hear me? The same way as previously? Okay. This is all right. Such a Okay, here we go. Mic auxiliary device. Okay, no, this is just the same audio over and over and over again. Don't want that. Desktop audio disabled. Default. So like last time we did this, there was an audio output that I was able to select here. And that's upsetting that that's not happening. Okay, what are we gonna do about that? Okay, I guess I'll close this. I'll remove this audio source. Here, I'm just gonna let you and the people. Since I'm doing it, I may as well bring it on screen. So we'll remove this. We'll remove this. Remove this. Okay, add a source, which is video and audio input capture, collab cam, stream with guests. Yeah, I think I just want audio output capture. Add source. Add source. And then it won't let me select a device. Nope, everything is the same. Variety audio has to be from display capture. Oh, interesting. Maybe from display capture. Okay. Let's see. Okay, maybe if I do screen capture, can I then automatic? Let's say screen 2. Okay, say something, John. Okay, cool. That's interesting. So, okay, so I can delete my display capture, and then this screen capture thing, which is way too big, also includes audio, apparently. So that's great news. So I just got to bring it down to size. And then add my webcam back here. Webcam. Oh my god, it's so big. And it comes down here, and I crank it way down to size. Okay, here we are. We've done it. Okay. We're streaming, and people can hear John. Someone tell me that they can hear John. And that he seems about the right audio level. Okay, so we're here. John, you just explained this feature, but no one heard you. So let's from the top. I'm seeing your audio. I'm going to open it in a browser just to hear. I don't know, you know? Oh, you actually are not coming through. What the hell? What does this mean then? Property. Okay. I mean, I'm going to stop talking. You talk real quick and look at this mixer. Yeah, so you would think maybe this is a really good stream, yeah. I wish it worked the way that it worked last time, huh? That would be sick. Could be a mixer problem not sending the screen capture audio to the stream output audio. Yeah. And where am I going to find that? Mixer. Screen capture. Monitor and output. How about that? Ooh. I think that worked. I'm in hell. Everything you hear, everything you say, I hear like 4 times, and I can't tell where it's coming from. Oh no, this is deeply disturbing. Oh, but none of this is going out to the stream at all. Oh, hey, I hit this mute button. Okay, that. Okay. Say something and then say nothing for long enough for me to hear whether it comes through on YouTube. No, okay, no. God damn it. I just, yeah. Okay, so this is monitor off. I want the output. I am trying to figure that out. We can. That seems like it's going to be very bad, though. But we can try it. I'll just have to repeat everything, I guess. All right. I guess we'll do that. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right, team, here's the deal. We can't figure out how to get John's voice on stream, and we're just going to punt on getting John's voice on stream. And so here we are. So we're looking at a feature. We're looking at a pull request. And the pull request is thusly. No, Josh, you don't, because I did this last week and it was fine. I don't know what the problem is, but it doesn't matter. Add the ability for clients to log in and see all their information. Now when they view an invoice, clients will see this button. So we're adding this view all invoices button. If they're logged in, they'll see this. They can get a magic link so that we have like a secure login link feature here. Once logged in, they can see all of their invoices. Okay. This is good. And then let's look at what is going on here. Let me actually just copy this and do we have, John, a way to have invoice data on screen that isn't our actual customers' invoices? Uh-huh. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna MFS this. And then I'm going to oh really? All right, so here I am. You exist. All right, so now we're gonna add a client. Client's gonna be Laravel. we're going to add an engagement. It's going to be called Forge 2.0, baby. It's going to start today. Actually, it'll start like a week ago, and it'll go to a week from now. Create. Gonna add a role. Role's gonna be Senior John. And your rate's gonna be $1,000 an hour. And you're getting 100 hours for a cool 100 grand in the next 2 weeks. But you're working 50 hours a week. Sorry. Right. So, assign worker. Yeah. John is Senior John. Great. And that we're going to say that you work 50 hours a week by default. And then I'm just going to open. It's a good input. I like the input size. Okay, so then I'm going to come over here as you. All right, and we're going to go to your timesheet back here, and we're just going to say you did 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Nice. Well, in the meantime, that fixes it. So you did 10 hours every day. We saved that. Now back here as me, I'm going to go to create an invoice here. And I'm going to select all of these and add them to an invoice for $50,000. I'm going to say he's expensive, but he's good. We're going to save. And then oh, I see. Just in case it actually sends an email, I'm just going to give him. I'm not going to send it to Taylor.
And you can see your invoice right there below. Jump back to it.
Right. Cool. So then we can view it, and we can send it.
Great.
So I should
now
see an email probably that went out for Laravel or what? Nope. Oh, here we go. Yes. View invoice. So we're going to copy this link in here.
I might log out too because you're seeing this as your authenticated self right now.
Right. Here, let's just also have Safari opened. So we'll have 3 browsers, just 3 different entities.
Great. So this is the client seeing an invoice.
Wait, apparently they can hear you.
Can they?
Mateus is saying now your volume's really high.
Oh no.
Okay, I turned you down just a little bit here.
Okay.
That's
funny.
Hilarious. Who knows? Hard to say.
Ghost in the machine. Okay, so up to this point, previously this is what we have. This is what we have right now. Today is what everything we've done up to this point. But now you can go to view all invoices.
Boom.
Like, oh, well, I really thought I deleted all that. All that text is not supposed to be there.
None of this?
It's weird. Is this not up to date with everything the latest that I've done? That's annoying. Sorry, just ignore that. Ignore how it looks.
Do you have it locally? If you have it locally, you can just push it up and I can pull it down.
I don't. I mean, I don't have anything different, I don't think. Hold on, let me... what is this branch called?
Branch is called Client Dashboard.
it's possible that I just did this on the next branch.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
Anyway, I should be able to send a link, right? To like um, farts at thunk.dev.
but
Oh,
you are not
right.
a valid.
Smart. Cool. That worked. So now I should be able to go back to my emails here and oh, look at this. Hello, Taylor. You've requested access to your client portal. Um, links expires in 15 minutes. Great. So I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to come back over here and go to it. Great. Ready to log in. Welcome back, Taylor. And I can now go to my dashboard. Oh, look, and I can see an invoice.
Are you npm run deving?
Probably not. No, I am.
Weird.
Um,
Huh. Okay, well, regardless, you get the idea.
I'm in some combo of light mode and dark mode, I think.
Oh,
Toggle system appearance. There we go. If I put my computer in light mode, it looks good.
well, so that's a quick note for Claude.
Yes. Note for Claude. Actually, here.
So if we didn't specify up to
Um,
this point, this PR was
oh yeah, it was fully written by Claude.
almost completely vibe coded, and I gave it lots of instruction, and I gave it lots of feedback throughout, and I gave it I would read some of its code and like give it feedback and stuff, but I did not really write any of its code.
The badges on this page are inverted when my Max, get out. Go. When my computer is in dark mode, the page appears to be in light mode, which is fine, I suppose. Is that the goal? Is that like the client portal is always in light mode?
There wasn't a goal there. It's just like what Claude crapped out.
Okay, cool. So I'll just say the client dashboard. Is that like client dashboard page? This Livewire component? Is this the component?
Yeah.
The client dashboard page doesn't support dark mode.
And also maybe just note to it like everything in here is everything top to bottom is supposed to be using Flux, which would make this work out of the box.
Um,
And it should be using Flux pretty much everywhere, but
app is supposed to be using Flux, which should just work out of the box. Please do an audit starting with this component.
this is dangerous because I find that Zed gets so assertive with wanting to just starting touching all sorts of files and things that I didn't ask it to touch.
All right, here, let's do this.
I might say just only touch this component. Don't touch anything else.
Mm-hmm. Please only touch the client facing pages.
No, okay, yeah, that's fine.
And make sure they support dark mode. Let me just make sure that this thing that I copied actually works for. All right, let's see what it does. I'll help you ensure the client.
Can we just go back to it? Can just like general feedback thoughts on like how it works?
I think it works great.
Yeah.
I think there's a few other things that I'd like to show them on here besides just a list of invoices. But for the list of invoices, it seems like it's doing fine.
Yeah, the idea is that this PR just gets us into the game,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then future because I started to do the next thing, and I opened a new PR for it because I was like, this is going to be like thousands of lines of code.
totally. Yeah, I just want this PR to merge rather than waiting until every dream we have is in this PR.
Yeah. The next PR is like most of the way there, but it's not all of the way there. So that would be an interesting one to look at. Also, one of the things that's really interesting is oh, what is this? I'm gonna edit. Um, One of the things that's very interesting is I asked to like design like a nice looking client facing page, like a report, and it is just the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I fought with it for like an hour, being like, no, like make the links look like links, make it presentable, make it look professional. And it was just like it can't. It's so bad at it. It's very interesting.
You wanna see something crazy that ChatGPT made for me the other day while I was just while we're waiting on this? I was like, make me. I said like, make a website that lets me practice poker c-bet scenarios with little tips after each hand based on the texture of the flop, track my results, and then give me feedback every 10 hands. And ultimately, this is what we ended up with. And you can just run it because it's a React app. You can just run it right here inside ChatGPT. Run code. Wait for it. And then look, so it's like it gives me a flop, ace 5 3 of hearts, and I say I should c-bet small on this. And it says, nice, c-bet small here. A high dry favors the razor's range. Multi-way, you would have a lower stab frequency. Prefer small, like 33% on dry/advantage boards. Like, it's so cool. And then I just hit next hand. It gives me another one. So I just like built myself a little like poker study tool by just like asking ChatGPT to give it to me. It's crazy.
Really amazing.
All right. So back in the client portal. Okay. Ooh. All right. We're back in here. So let's see if I talk. Oh, let's see where. Okay. Update client magic login link page. Okay. It's working on that. But right now, I'm just going to toggle back to dark mode. Oh, look, and here we are. We have dark mode support. This is not
Close.
close. Let's just go find that one ourselves.
Are we using like Flux text there?
Probably not. Invoice number paid, unpaid, due. That's a date. Okay, here we go. Text gray 900. Yes, let's just, instead of doing that, let's just say flux heading. Boom.
Easy.
Easy money. Why would you ever use a P tag again?
Yeah. Yeah, you told you said it.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. So if I log out now and go back to my mail here and copy this link. Oh, get a new login link. Ugh, that doesn't do anything. Get a new login link. What is that supposed to do?
You gotta ask Claude, bro.
Okay.
It should say, I mean, it should send you. I feel like it should just send you back to the beginning of the flow where it asks you to put your email address in, right?
Right.
That should just be a redirect. I feel like.
How do I get to the beginning of the flow? Is there a URL for that?
From the like view invoice page. So if you look at your last email, with this second most recent email.
Yeah, view invoice, view all. Oh, copy link. Back to Chrome here, or Safari. Yeah. Okay, so what is this URL? Client slash login slash. I see.
What is it slash? It's slash like,
I
what is
guess
that?
this
Like,
is the user's ID. Would be my
but
guess.
there is no user. You know what I mean?
There's a user, right?
But they don't have any context of who the user is yet.
Let's find out.
You know what I mean?
I assume.
Because you're not logged in and it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like it doesn't create a user eventually. I'm saying like you're not logged in. You're just looking at an invoice.
Right. Oh, you're right. Okay, so no, so this must be the client ID then.
Right, that would make sense.
What is the thing I'm looking for? Client app label cloud. That's not what I'm looking for. Hi. Client app local. Here we go. Okay, that's not it. What database is this even connected to? Postgres. Ugh. Every time. I've done this so many times where I'm like, where's the database? Where's the database? Oh, right. I forgot.
Which is now in production. It's not even
It's not
using.
even in Postgres. Yeah.
It's just a Laravel cloud.
Okay.
It's a
Client.
nested Laravel cloud.
So 3440. And if I go back here and look, this is 3432.
It might be the invoice ID.
Oh, that's what it might be. Invoice ID.
Might be in.
3432. Yep, that's it. Okay. So this is what it is. So log in and then an invoice ID. Okay. So then if I Taylor at thunk.dev and go back to my mail, copy this link, paste it in. I'm good. I'm back at the dashboard. Oh, interesting. None of that was, I just realized none of that was in dark mode
Yeah.
that whole time.
And then there's another tab for you, Claude.
Oh no, Claude has gotten all confused by my Windows size.
You know, making a TUI is really difficult.
Yeah.
You get nothing for free, is what I hear.
Yeah, you get nothing for free. The auth pages for the dashboard still don't support dark mode though, bro. Do you ever get like a little bit mean to the robot?
Oh yeah. Well, I asked it in 5 consecutive prompts to format links as blue clickable links,
Mm-hmm.
and it failed 5 times, and I got pretty mean.
Dude, yeah. I'll uh when it makes a test pass by cheating, I get like irrationally angry at it and I like call it mean things.
They're keeping tabs on this.
Well, if I gotta go some way, being like
Yeah.
microwaved in my own home or whatever is gonna happen to me is fine.
Yeah.
Um,
It is interesting. Like, I I do. There's no. This is like not measurable, but it is interesting. Like the amount of back and forth I've had with it, and then now the burden of reviewing. I mean, this PR is now like 2,000 lines of code,
mm-hmm.
and I'm like the burden of like being responsible for that and reading all of it and like going back and cleaning up. And I just noticed like a few things like when you're logged in as an agency, you should not see the view all invoices button.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of these little things that didn't know to clean up, like you now, without having written the code and having all the context, are now responsible for cleaning all these things up. It's like if you add up all that time,
Yeah.
it's like how much time did you really save?
Yeah, well, and like, you know, the reason I wasn't already a QA engineer isn't because I couldn't get hired as a QA engineer. You
Yeah.
know, like it's not like I was like begging someone to hire me to QA other people's
Yeah,
code, and they just like were like,
totally.
"You're not
It-
qualified."
In some ways, it really is like the worst parts of like being a PM. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, and like, I don't know. I worked on a project for a big financial company once, and their like deployment process was absolutely cursed. Where it was like 8 senior engineers get on a Zoom call at 7 p.m. and we're just
Yeah.
like planning to be there till like 10:30.
That's
Um,
awesome.
and we just like start working on shit, and basically like someone shares their screen and everyone goes, "Oh, did you click on this thing? Oh, make sure you click on this thing. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that thing broke. Great. Let's all like mob on it." Like
Yeah.
as though like 8 tired people staring at this one guy's computer are gonna like be more efficient than whatever. Anyway, that guy seemed like he had the worst job in the universe. And
Yeah.
his job was to just like every time someone made a PR before it got to production, before the feature flag got removed, he just like clicked around in it and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
made a spreadsheet full of problems and then sent them back, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of the
We
worst lives.
we had some of those folks at Venti, and that's a tough racket. Um, the automation tests, if you can get into them, are sweet.
Yeah, that shit's cool. I would love that. Um, okay, cool. So now it claims that it's going to work. So let's see what it does. So if I log out and I go back to,
You got to go back to the invoice. Oh yeah, we got to fix the get new login link. We could fix that problem right now.
well, I guess I can just copy this link, huh? And then I can just, all right. So this now works in dark mode. And I'm now Taylor at thunk.dev. I'm going to send a secure login link. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to mail and I'm going to copy the link. How many times can we do it? All right, continue to dashboard. This all looks good. Now I'm going to log out. Now I'm going to go to this again. Or here, let me just grab one from back here that we know is expired. And, okay. So get new login link should take you back. So what is this? Magic login. Okay. Let's find this in our code. Okay. So this is here. Invalid login link. See, it's not using Flux, bro.
I know.
It's
I have pleaded with it to use Flux.
it's not doing it.
It's just inventing new things.
Yeah, that's so annoying. It's using the buttons, but it won't use it for text.
Yeah.
That's hateful. Okay. Invalid login link. And this is under an else. And then this else is if it's expired. Okay. Client login. Okay, that's not what I want. Or no, it is what I want.
It also, I just from like lightly reviewing this, there is a like client login page and like a client magic login page.
Oh yeah,
I think
do we have Boost installed on this?
definitely not.
Let's go ahead and do that. Because I've been doing that on everything the last couple days. Boopity
The
boo.
the new things are coming out with such ferocity, you
Yeah.
know.
And veracity also.
Hmm.
Flux UI. There it is. Cool. So maybe we can get it to do the thing now. We'll do that in another PR. Okay, Mateus says he's tried it on Titan projects and side projects. It helps a lot. Yeah, I've been using it the last this week, and it seems to be working well. Okay, so what is the desired outcome? So when you click a login link that is expired,
yeah,
we should what?
We should just take you. You what?
We should probably just resend it. Like refresh it and send you the email again.
Yeah, I could see that. Wait, so like if I go to my inbox, click on an old one, immediately resend them one?
I think so. And then just say we've sent you a new link. Or like the link you clicked was expired. We've sent you a new link.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so in when a client uses a magic link to log in, if it is expired, send a new and on the, what is this tab called? Client magic login page. Don't remove the get a new link button and just tell them we sent one. Sweet. First, let me check how the magic link is currently being sent. I hate that even the AIs are saying, oh, well, first let's do an onboarding phase.
They spend all day talking to douchebags. They're gonna, they're gonna pick a few things up.
Yeah. So what we like to do is we call it a discovery sprint. Facades mail.
You like how they're you have a new invoice email is just like this completely plain text.
Yeah.
Like absolutely nothing on it.
Hornswoggling.
They're trying to be cute.
Yeah. I don't like that they're animating the text like that either.
I actually kind of like that, but
reticulating splines. What does reticulating mean?
I couldn't tell you.
Divide or mark something in such a way as to resemble a net or network.
Articulating. I mean, it's like same root as like articulating, right?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be?
I mean, I guess if it is, it would be, and if it isn't, it wouldn't be.
I mean, it's like the same word, just with
It's definitely a lot of the same parts going on in there. Suggests a network or mesh-like structure which can be applied to how the spline's control points or segments are arranged and adjusted. This is fucking gibberish.
What is a spline?
I don't know. I just know that when you're loading into Rust, there's like a very long splash screen where it says like create generating world mesh, blah blah blah. And there's like a really long like 30 seconds where it says reticulating splines. And this is what it's doing, apparently.
Like, what was the really long one that they? I'm trying to remember what game we used to play where they were always they take an extremely long time to do. Was it
Rainbow
Battle
Six?
Royale Call of Duty?
Oh, maybe.
And they were like forever applying meshes.
Oh yes, when you first booted up, because they would lie to you and say that they had downloaded the game.
Yeah,
That was cool of
and
them.
you sit there watching like 10 minutes of them applying all of the various
Yeah.
meshes.
Just like, what if I don't need these meshes applied?
Yeah.
You need to apply them. At the very least, like show me which mesh you're currently applying,
hmm
just so I can know if it's a mesh I care about.
Um. Okay, so what we're just waiting on this to do, right, to fix
To
this thing.
do the thing it said it was gonna do. Oh, it's now written tests about it, but the tests fail. Don't worry.
Yeah. Dude,
User.
this is the other thing I've been realizing is like when you actually are like really vibing out, waiting for it to do things, like it's like a lot of downtime.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've Marcel. You've seen what Marcel's working on?
Huh.
Marcel's working on a thing that uses Git work trees. So Git work trees are basically like you can check out a branch in a separate folder. And
Okay.
so, hang on, let me just find his thing on Twitter. Um, but it uses Git work trees, and it's basically like a ticket management system for the AI, but it can do multiple of them at the same time.
That's really cool.
Show me. Here it is. Wait, this is not the one. Show me your work tree thing. Here it is. I built myself a desktop app that I'm using in combination with Cloud Code. It's like a Trello board for my local projects. Each task is a card and instructs Cloud Code. The task is processed in its own Git work tree, and I can review the changes as they get made.
That's cool.
Yeah. So in theory, you can have multiple copies of the code base that are on different branches at the same time that the AI is working on separately.
Wow.
Which is cool. Anyway. Back. Ugh. The user model expects a user factory and it does. What are you fucking talking about, bro? All right, let's find this. Here. What the fuck is a user factory in your mind?
We don't even really use factories like that. It should just be depending on
Right.
um the
The
convenience
events.
in the test case.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to like write that up for it if we expect it to
It
work.
is that's one of the things that's like in the docs that it should be referencing,
Where are
but
these docs?
there's like a slash docs folder, like a slash app slash docs thing that's like also includes like a bunch of um guidance for the AI. But and if it's not, you can also tell like if this is not in there, add it. I've been doing that a lot. Just like if you didn't know that you should always be using Flux for dark mode, add that to your docs so that you will remember it for the future, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to. Okay, so we just need to tell it like, um, project guidelines.
This is stuff that exists.
it exists
Like,
in the /docs folder, right?
mhm.
So I think we just need. How does it know to look at this? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's a question I've been asking because at times sometimes when I prompt it, it will just go look there.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna tell it right here in Claude.md because this
Yeah,
should.
fair enough.
And so I'm just gonna say like, I have written extensive documentation in docs/readme.md. No, I don't. I just want it to stop. And then how do I? Yeah, that's what it is. That you should always reference. All right, let's save that. So I'm just gonna like quit out of this shit real quick. I hate this test.
So, there's also the README is not the only one. Uh,
Does it link to the other ones?
yeah. Like there's this AI context folder, or this AI context doc.
Does this link to all the other ones?
Mm,
We should make one that like links to all the others.
Sure,
So that
sure,
it has
sure.
one that where it's like this is your source of truth.
Sure, you could just link to it in. Well, let me just search. Yeah, there you go. The README does reference the AI context.
Okay, perfect. Then that should be fine. Okay, so then we want it to. Okay, we hate this test. Was this a new test?
Yeah, this is a completely new test file. This
Okay,
is all written by.
In client magic login expired test. Write a test that checks that a user or that a login. So is there no testing for the client magic login stuff at all yet?
No, there is. They wrote tests for a lot.
It's probably in client portal test here. Okay, cool. Here. Okay, I'm gonna delete this test file then. I'm just gonna say in client portal test. Write a test that checks that an expired login link, or that like visiting an expired login link will cause a fresh login link to be generated and sent. Hey, it's Kyle. Kyle has appeared. Kyle spawned in.
Yo, 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 yo.
Did the options change here from like yes and don't ask again to like yes and but only right now? I feel like before
I
it
don't
was.
know.
I feel like I'm having
I
to
don't
say
actually
yes
use
a
it.
lot more than I was before.
Is this your default way of interacting with Claude?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I always use the just like their normal like chat editor thing that's in the Magic Sparkles.
Oh, the Z one?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I do this
very
too.
different.
Um, I find that like this one like works with the tooling better. That was once I started using Boost, I started like playing with this a little bit more because I wasn't sure if the Z like they have like integration for like cursor and stuff, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they have built-in integration for Z. I tried to build it, or I tried to
Mhm.
let Claude build it the other day, but it didn't really get anywhere. Don't tell me you're canoodling. Okay,
I really,
one feeling
I
test.
really think software should not ever be cute.
You're telling me. Perfect. The test has been successfully added. It verifies a bunch of stuff, and it's down here. Sends a okay. We create a user. We set a token. Visit the expired. False. Expect. Assert. Boom. Great. Perfect. Okay, we're happy. Um,
We test it now.
yeah, let's just go
No.
test it manually. Um, bro, did I not tell you? All that has changed is that it made the light mode or the dark mode. Oh no, I'm not NRDing anymore. That's what's happening. Okay, let me copy this link. Come over here and boop, invalid login link, or has already been used. Uh-huh. Client login page. I need to go look at do, 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 do. Only send new magic link. If token created. Where is this? Client magic login page. Oh, client magic login page.
That's what I think. I think Claude made a very bad decision in creating a client login page and a client magic
What even
login
is the
page.
client login page?
Brother, if I knew,
Cool. Lovely. Check if the token is expired. If so, okay. I think we want to do this here. Also, where is user ID from? This is fucking busted, dude. This AI can't write shit. this this fucking robot ain't worth shit. I tell you what. Um, Junie, Kyle, you can't use Junie because to use Junie you have to use PHP Storm, and that's not allowed. Um, John, I think I'm looking forward to when you have your PHP Storm arc. I think it's going to happen.
I, you know, it's I have so much inertia to getting started on anything new.
Yeah.
So I would have to have a really compelling reason.
Don't let Chris watch this.
He's gonna give me all these
He'll
reasons.
get on a train. He'll get on a
Yeah.
train about this.
He did do this. I remember like a year ago, I was like, yeah, I don't even know why I'd use it. And he was just like, stop everything.
Yeah.
And showed me all of the things.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, these are not pain points that I have.
Mm-hmm. There's also just like some real absolute no-goes for me. Like pressing shift to open the like command P, you have to press shift to open it. And I'm like, I don't like to ticka, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Something about that feels bad. Okay, so this user ID that it's referencing here just doesn't fucking exist. Like, it's referencing a variable it never defined. So, like, I don't know what its fucking plan is here.
The worst part about AI is that you aren't, they don't let you get mad because if you were to just scream at it right now and say, you wrote this and it's terrible, it'll immediately say the same thing it always says, which is, you're absolutely right.
And it fucking sucks. You are referencing a user ID that we don't even necessarily have. What is your plan here, big guy? Oh, now it's flambeing after I've just called it on the carpet. That's the worst part, you know? You try and
Dude,
ream it out and it does something cute.
I, without nobody watches this stream, doesn't matter. Uh, there was a company that I used to work at who had an error screen that they tried to be cute, and their 500 page said, "You're amazing. Looks like we've run into an error."
Oh, fuck me.
And there was like this theory of like, well, when the user is enraged, maybe they'll want to see a cute and uplifting error screen. And it was just like became this thing of like, I associate the phrase "you're amazing" with just like absolute rage.
I'm putting that on the Thunk
It's
website. You can't stop me.
yeah. It's like you've got to just like be like, we hit an error. Sorry. Let's figure it out, just
Yeah.
like a little sobriety, you know?
Yeah. Sober up. A little splash of cold water in the face, please.
Yeah.
The you know about the Twitter fail whale, right?
Uh-huh.
That's a classic. That's probably what they probably heard about that, and they're like, "Oh, Twitter had a
Well, everyone
beloved error
famously loves
page." Yeah, I have literally no idea what it's doing right now. I'm just letting it.
that. Yeah. Just let it wash over you.
Yeah, I'm fully vibing. Um, update wherever magic links are generated to use new system. What is this thing with articles? Like, why won't it say the new system? Like, what is the. Let's diagram this sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Update wherever magic links are generated to use new system. I don't like that.
Yeah. That's not great.
Update wherever is not how you start a sentence.
Great. I was gonna tell you I was at my cousin's house over the weekend who has a is a famed programmer,
Mm-hmm.
and
A programmer of note.
his trash can. Apparently, the dogs keep getting into the trash can in the back, and so you have to really carefully snap the lid. And the lid on his trash can reads in Sharpie, "Lid must be snapped closed, else dogs." I took a picture of it because I was like, no one in his family understands like why he wrote it that way. Like he might not even have been doing that as a joke.
Else dogs. All right. So it claims to work now. New link sent. We've sent you a
New
fresh
link
login
sent.
link.
Back to log in.
All right. Let's see if that's a lie or not. All right. This was sent
That's
not
half an hour.
not that recently, huh? All right. Hang on. So this should be expired then, huh? Seems like it's not sending the new link, huh?
Yeah, but that's the yeah. So it is successfully telling you it is sent a new link.
That rules. I love that. I guess I'll go read where this happens. Oh, well, it's because there's no user, right? I imagine that's what's happening here.
Yeah, that would kind of be the whole
No,
thing.
that's not it, though.
Well, who do they think the user is?
That's a really good idea. Really good question. I don't know. Wait, is this even fucking happening? Okay, is this even being called? No.
I'm telling you, man. I am like at a point where I'm like, I think it would less time for us to just write this code.
All right, cool. So this shit doesn't work. I'm gonna here. You want to see some really cool things that you're allowed to do as a programmer? Git reset head hard. Boom. We did it. We're back. All right. So I am gonna let it fix the dark mode on the client pages and use Flux for any text when in doubt. Client magic login page, client, what's the dashboard, client dashboard page, etc. Okay, while it works on that, we are going to go here and just write this fucking code. Okay, so it validates the token. So if the token exists and matches, okay, if the token, what the fuck is this comment even? This is not even what it's checking. If there's not a token, or if the token exists but doesn't match, or if there's not a user ID, then blow up. Otherwise, if the token is old, okay. So here's the question. Do we need the invoice ID in the URL of this
No,
login page?
it doesn't do anything.
It's like if you have a client's email address and you control the inbox, you should be able to get a login link, right?
Yeah.
I guess edge cases. What if there's a client who is the point of contact for multiple? What if there's a user?
No, that's already accounted for. If you look at like if you go to the user model,
Mm-hmm.
and look at the last two like functions that are on there, these like new things at the bottom. Uh, so it's assumed that like you could belong to multiple clients. You could also even be an agency, right? Um, and the in theory, uh, you should, you should be able to uh, that should all be completely fine. And when you pass in your email address and say, please give me a secret link, or a whatever secret magic thing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it's called, it just looks to see like, well, are you in fact associated with a client? And that's all it's checking.
And so if you're associated with multiple clients and you log in and you go to the dashboard, can you like choose which client you're viewing it as?
No, the dashboard would show you invoices from every client you're associated with.
Okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right. So
So in other words, it doesn't matter at all the invoice ID.
I'm not in trouble at all. Okay. So session token, user ID, token created at. So then what we care about is token invalid equals either there's not a session token or the session token doesn't match, um, or there's not a user ID. Okay. Um, or we'll just call this link invalid. So that's something. If link invalid, then do this. Then this is fucking bullshit. Wait. Okay. Oh my god. So this is actually doing nothing. Okay. Oh, so I see. So okay. So then token expired equals not token created or token created admin is 15 is passed. Okay, so then if token expired, then do all this shit. Then all this goes away. Otherwise, we load the user. Boopity boopity boo. Okay. And then we log them in. Okay. So then I think in the case of the invalid link, we just want to send them back to request a thing. In the case of an expired link, I think if it's expired or link invalid, we want to do this. In fact, we can literally just do this. then just say if this is expired or this is valid token. Okay, so then this is the opposite of all of this, or not is valid token. Then do all this. We don't care about this anymore. Okay, so this is fine. So then back in okay, client.login. So okay, client.login requires an invoice. We just get rid of that.
Yep. Just fully cut that out. It's totally pointless.
Is it ever being used? It's literally never being used. Okay, cool. You're stupid. Goodbye. You suck. I hate you. Be gone. Sick. Cool. So now when I come back here and hit get new login link, undefined variable invoice, fucking die. Okay. Oh, it's literally being used for that one thing.
Yeah, which is not even, don't even, I mean, we could just kill that.
Yep.
We want to delete all that anyways. Just delete like that, the whole div of like, yeah.
Okay. Cool. If invoice and invoice ID back to invoice. Don't care about that.
Oh, maybe that's why they were passing it in, was just to give you a link back to it.
Yeah.
Which I don't really care that much about.
Yeah, deeply don't care. All right, link expired. Get new login link. Hey, here I am. Taylor at thunk.dev. Send me a login link. Sure, check your email. Okay. Oh, look, a new login link. Copy the link. Boopity boop, boopity boop, boopity boop. Hey, look at that. Go to the dashboard. Bing bong. All right, cool. Now this is still working its way through the dark mode shit. Man, we sure did let that AI work for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Good to, you know,
To be fair, it had fully done the task 45 minutes ago, but then you deleted all of it and asked it to do it again.
It didn't do it. Oh, this one this one it had done fine. It was the other ones. It just got, I didn't get commit after it did the task well.
Yeah.
And so I was like, there's no way I'm disentangling all this.
Yeah.
You know, I've been all over this galaxy and seen all sorts of wisdom and mysticism, but none of it compares to a good blaster by your side.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. We're in here. We've got... I like that it used a different gray this time. I don't really care, though. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go before too long, but I would love to merge this in.
Yep, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, and then I'll just have one other crazy. Mateus says, wouldn't it be better if after clicking the login link, you get redirected directly to the dashboard instead of clicking another button? Yeah, I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. How does that happen? Do you know where that is?
So let's see. I mean, it's just redirecting from when you click a valid link. So I don't know where a valid, like the link to the email. Once you get that, It should just be redirecting straight to the dashboard.
Oh, client magic login page. Yeah, this here. And then this redirects you to
Yeah, that successfully logged in thing.
client dashboard. Well, that's weird. How the fuck does that even work? Hang on. Oy, hold up. Okay, continue to dashboard. Where do I find that? Client magic login page. Ah, uh-huh. So I think okay, one more time here. All right, boom. That works now. So we can remove this whole. Cool. And then where's the code? Which part of it didn't work again? Get new login, like client 4x. Okay. Client login page still doesn't support dark mode. You're right.
You're absolutely right. I also love how it'll say you're right before it has even had a chance to look sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't possibly know that I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
I took a little nap before we got on here. Really put me right. I was
You took
flat.
an evening nap?
I took a 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. snooze. Actually, more of a 6 to 6:30 snooze. And boy, did it put me right.
You're gonna be up all night.
You'll shoot your eye out. You know, bro, my brother, my brother came down last night when I was working late into the night on migrating things to Forge VPS. My brother comes down, say at like 3 plus a.m. and goes, I tried to go to sleep and I couldn't. Then goes to the fridge and gets a Coca-Cola and goes upstairs.
Yeah. If you're not gonna get in there, you might as well get fully out.
I was like, bet, bro. All right. Did it work? Hey, it worked. Look at that. Okay. Now, what do you want me to do with all this shit? We just get rid
Just delete it.
all of it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. How it works.
Also, the like padding and spacing of that page is insane.
Yeah.
Why is it in the
What the
middle?
fuck is going on here? Yeah, what the fuck?
It like for all the things that it is good at, just being like, hey, like make that thing like basically look okay. It is horrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's like a worse designer than your worst junior developer.
Enter your email address. Well, also, like, what is this writing? Enter your email address associated with your client account.
They're just making things up.
Uh-huh. Okay. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, so you are... This whole UL, this whole div is going away. Goodbye. Bink, bonk. How it works. What the fuck is that? Almost none of us have seen a person fail. Or rarely have we seen a person fail.
We stood at the turning point.
Yeah, who's thoroughly used the AI. We did stand at the turning point. That's a great point. Okay, so what's this padding? Where's this padding coming from, and how do I get rid of it? I hate Safari. Oh no, why am I in Safari? Who's the psycho at Apple whose problem this is? Okay, this thing. Okay. Okay, this is the guest layout, I guess. And it has all this padding and a weird background on it. Okay, you're going, we can just do this. Get rid of that. Oh, cool. And get rid of that. Cool. That's better, right? Yeah. Feels like
So like, why not a Flux card, you know?
Yeah, also like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are we doing here, guys? What? How many divs is this?
Like you guys know, you literally just need a Flux colon card.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking lose it on this shit. Your ears itching?
Are my ears itching?
My ears are itching.
Is that a euphemism?
No, it's a literal symptom. And I'm thinking it's because of the anger.
Oh.
What's going on here? What's going on? What is going on?
Used to be.
Not anymore. Justify center, items center. Min height screen, flex call, justify center, item center. there a margin top 6? Okay, that can go away, I guess. That'll bring us up a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry. What the fuck are you talking about? I need this to, there we go to the right so I can understand this thing. Okay, so this is very tall and its contents are vertically centered. For some reason. Okay, what if I put this right in here? Would that do anything for us? Oh god. Okay, guess not. And why is this thing so tall? Does this client portal access? Where's this? This thing must have a min height. Min height screen, there it is. Boop, killed it. Oh my god, thank god, we're back, baby. Okay, and it does, don't worry, it does have a shadow on it for no fucking reason. And that would be right here. Get F. All right, that'll be nice. Cool. Truly,
okay.
Truly a pleasure.
Just whip it in.
Just whipping it in, baby.
Do a little dot slash vendor slash ben slash pint.
Oh yeah. We could do it that way, or we could just
do a little PP.
And then we could also do a PP. Yeah. A lot of skipped tests.
Yeah, I have a ticket. Oh, a lot of failing tests. I have a ticket for that. There's some little annoying thing that made all of the like boilerplate off tests fail.
Ugh.
And so that's something I'm going to ask Claude to go look at. Like, why are all of those skip tests failing?
Mm-hmm. You know what might I was gonna say that might be like a codex one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To contain total invoices.
Contain total invoice.
Okay.
To contain total invoices.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that it's testing some things that I removed. Like it previously used to show like you have 7 invoices.
Oh.
And are associated with 3 clients, which is like just not useful information. It could be that it wrote a test for that.
I would hate it if it wrote a test for that. Copy link. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, like total invoices. Those words don't exist anywhere in this app. So that's something. Okay, this here. Assert set is valid token true. Right, so then down here, I guess. I guess I can remove this double. There is a session token. And the session token matches the token. And there's a user ID. It's expired if There's not a token created. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so then where was that test again? This is weird. You know what? Stop on error. Stop on failure. It's not stopping on failure or error.
No, did not successfully stop on it.
Yeah. Failed successfully. Okay. Okay, assert C total invoices. Not true. That's not real. I'm just gonna run this test.
And then, well, hold on, and look at the rest of it. It's like paid invoices, unpaid invoices. That's all not there. Like that whole thing is not real.
What are we even testing here?
Yeah, just
Great.
maybe kill.
Cool. Love that. We're doing the thing that the AI does and just deleting the failing tests.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the AIs are teaching us.
Okay, is valid token. So this handles magic link login with valid token. Oh, it redirects.
Right.
So this is kind of pointless. Received 200.
Well, if you this is the last fail.
There's one more, I think. Dashboard/login. Okay, we'll have it figure that one out in a second. Okay, cool. So then we want we'll figure it out.
Figured.
You wrote it. You wrote it, you fucking fuck.
Dude, the craziest thing is when you like come back the next day and you're like, fix this thing, and it's like, oh, well, this code is badly written with bugs. You're like, you motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You.
There needs to be like someone needs to make like persistent shame context, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
It
Like,
is like I take it all so personally.
so much of software as a business um, only works because people feel bad if they suck.
Hmm.
And if they don't feel bad, it doesn't really work. Good progress.
So just while this goes,
Mm-hmm.
like where are you on this right now? Like, because in my optimistic moments, I go, boy, it sure would be cool if I just threw all these Kapow tickets at it and it just generated PRs for us.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I look at this and it's like, I actually did babysit this while it wrote this.
Mm-hmm.
It was like hours of like me intervening,
Mm-hmm.
and like helping it along. And it's still like it's like not good, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean, I think it needs um good news for you. I think it's very bad at making product decisions, right?
right,
And so like it really needs very specific like this is like in this case it should go to this page and this should happen. In this other case it should redirect to this page and this should happen, right? Like that sort of like outcome based things that are like very obvious to like even the most junior human programmer of like, oh yeah, well like this is a bad experience
right.
are not apparent to it, right? Um, Great. The test passed, you're telling me? Hey, look at that. Let's just get the whole file running. Great. And then let's just do the flow one more time. That's annoying that that happens like that. Um, I'm kind of afraid that it broke this link thing. Oh, that's not what I copied the link and you didn't copy it. Invalid login link. Get a new login link then. Oh no, what did it do? What did it do? Oh, I know what it did, I think. I know what it did. It did, I saw it do this too. I watched it. It removed this login from here. Yep. Okay, so do the tests still pass though? Or is one of them now going to break because it removed that to fix the test? Yep. Okay, so what the fuck's going on here? $123. Call login. Okay, I don't have to call login. All right, we're back, baby. All right, and just to be sure, let's PP the whole thing. But yeah, I think where I'm at is like, it's pretty good at like implementing things that are described well from like a requirements perspective. and it's very bad at intuiting requirements.
Right.
And so if you just kind of like ask it for a feature, it's not going to ask any of the follow-up questions like, oh, well, what should happen when the link is expired? You know?
Right. Right.
And it's not like, it's going to be like, hey, I'm going to stick like a continue to dashboard page in here for no reason, you know? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it overcomplicates the feature. Then there's just like all this extra code that it wrote that's bad that it's then testing.
Then you ask it to change something and it like doesn't update the tests, or like it changes the logic but doesn't remove all these like old vestiges.
Yeah, the vestiges are an issue for sure. I am excited for, like, I think that co-location of tests is probably going to help a lot with this, with the Livewire 4 stuff, where like your test is right there next to your component.
Yeah.
So that it kind of like knows like, hey, in a Livewire component, like we can just tell it this, like in a Livewire component, there's a test in the same directory as the component. Always make sure and update that test if you update a component. We do hate to see a vestige. The vestiges of the whole thing are really where the rub lies.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Well, I will try to like next week have a another interesting one.
Cool. But before that, I'm pressing this button, baby.
It's pretty cool.
It's in.
It's a good feature.
Yeah, it's a good feature. The clients can be
And
on the
it
dashboard.
lays the groundwork for some other really cool stuff that I'm working on.
Sick, dude. All right. Well, one of these days we'll work on those filters, huh?
Yeah.
We've already gone.
It's no rush.
We've already gone 22 minutes longer than we planned, though. So
yeah, it's all
right. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. This was fun.
Yeah,
We'll
do it again.
Maybe next time we'll write some code with our fingers more than
Yeah,
more
that
than
sounds
VA.